Hi, if you'd like to come on in for some symbolic support, a little divination dose for the day. We'll scry the scrolls, add on Terran Oracle, and we got the spirit box here kicking as well. And I've got my pad and pen here in case some automatic writing and an alternative way of scrying comes through. You never know. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to all those who like, share, and subscribe. Those who donate and support the channel. You bless my haunted heart, and I am so grateful. Back to the top. Will do. All right. Hopefully you're having a great day, and we're getting ready to get started. All right. If you'd like to take a moment with me, close the eyes, take a deep breath, release the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Let's go. Let's see what's stepping through. Somebody might be a DJ or hear a lot of music. I'm seeing what I think is like DJing. So maybe this is like a DJ divination dose. At least that's my attempt to do it. I'm also seeing somebody dance, but they're dancing in their mind. Like maybe the thoughts dance around or... it's kind of like a playfulness, actually. Like it feels... like maybe I'm actually listening to music. So while I'm doing something else, perhaps something mundane or very magical, I don't know. And I can hear this music, or I'm listening to music, and it gets my mind in the right place, like the energy of my mind. Like I want to bounce around a little bit. And it's like creating your own playlist that gets the blood moving, some sort of like flexibility of like even like relax the shoulders, the hips. I feel strong when I'm in this place. I feel strong. It's like utilizing different music playlists of sorts to put me in a certain aura. Just put, or to bring my aura up to or down, to wherever I feel is most conducive to the task that I'm doing or that I wish for it to support. What's going on with my left wrist here? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's something about the ears. You know, it's like I can see, and maybe it's incorporating music into something that you're doing. It's kind of like, you know, getting a workout while you're just doing regular things. Whether it's a mind workout, like doing mind reps. I also could be learning something and using whatever the term is, where you like create a song to remember things. There's something about rhythm. Anyway, sorry. So what I'm seeing is this, I'm going to say mud or clay. It's earthly nonetheless. And I can see that, you know, the music, when it changes, do the vibration and what is it that they use? Anyway, and you can see the form change. It's all very, like, this is interesting. Oh, we're going over there. Thank you. Okay. I'm digging it. It's like I'm trying to also change my own mind about something. And when I say that, it's not about, I was wrong, so I'm going to change my mind to right. This is almost like again, like a back and forth, the low notes, the high notes. It's like, okay, I want to find the beat that builds for me. I hope this is making sense. It feels like it makes sense. I'm not sure if it's actually making sense the way I'm saying it. skull of flowers is coming through to support creating through the ashes. That's that the clay thing or the earth thing, like bouncing, gets my blood moving. And if something has gotten my blood boiling, I will change the tunes to support that. It's almost like listening very consciously, not only to the beat, but also the words. What is the artist saying? Maybe you are the artist. Maybe you are the one creating the music. The highs and the lows, to the flow, and then the words, because it's almost like I can see someone can get hypnotized in the beat or in the flow, and then they don't even hear the words. They might know them, but they're not listening to the words. There could be a key for someone. And then it's as though some listen to the words intellectually and they're like, okay, yep. But the beat or the rhythm isn't necessarily moving their heart or their hearth. Yeah, this hearth, happiness in our hearts and home. It's like getting that blood boiling or body moving. I'm hearing like Daft Punk in my head as well. Around the world, around the scrying intuition. Interesting. So when I see the scrying and intuition card, it's highlighting these glasses up here. Somebody has a flair for this DJing, even if it's in the mind, making my own playlist to empower, even disempower in a positive way. And it's just, I mean, like in a dialing down if I'm feeling very sad. And sometimes I want to listen to music that, helps me move through that, right? And then at some point in time, I want to diffuse that. So I'll activate or add in other sounds that help raise that. This could absolutely be like grief, or maybe I'm feeling sorry for myself, something, right? We all have highs and lows, right? The beats, finding the rhythm through all the beats. And then forgive me, I don't know a whole lot about like the music making, and then coming through like the chorus, creating your chorus, like a mantra of your mind and meat suit, your music. It's like I can see wherever you go. Maybe this isn't necessarily in just relation to those who are artists of music, appreciate music, and amongst those that you are music. As we walk around in our day, go to the jobs, interact with our relationships of all kinds, you are music. You might be someone's high to someone's bass beat. You might be the earthly bass beat, or you might be like what is that I'm seeing? I'm seeing is it the bass guitar? Or, like the boom, boom, but maybe it's a cello. I don't know, whatever. You use any sort of, woodwind, this, that, or the other. And someone's like the electric guitar. And sometimes, depending on which band that you're in at the moment, work, family, play, recreation, exchanging like who's the lead, who's the drummer. Illumination has come through. Stop fire. Yes. Thank you. Okay. It creates something. Absolutely, it creates something. I have like a whole poker hand here that fell out, but I'm going to take it. Mystery, change, and treasure. Don't worry that they're upside down. I didn't check the deck. I'll bring these up in case any of these symbols mean anything to you. So the dragon, the octopus, and the werewolf. These are all the different players in the band. What
Can you help me?
What we're bringing, we'll sit afterwards this session, hun. Thank you. You can meet beasts. You can interconnect of the mind. And you can create change. Get a growl on it. Power yourself up. Whoops. So it's almost like so you don't bite. So you don't bite. No, we do want to go over there again. Okay. Interesting. This is deep, deep stuff. Okay, I'm going to get ready to close out here, and I'm keeping this divination dose short and sweet, but this is fantastic. The frequencies all around and tuning in. This keeps happening, and that's okay. Skull of Stars, infinite possibilities. Maybe you are in a band, realizing you are a one-man band. Everywhere we go, like we give off this reverb. And so certain people might be attracted to you, like when you're out and about. Risk and reward, apple of love. It's like taking a bite out of that. Ancestors and skull of light, illumination. So illumination has come up twice here. I'm going to bring those, excuse me, up together. Some sort of idea is coming through. And there's something about like dancing with your DNA. Dancing with your DNA. I don't know what that means. But it's almost as if like, if you can imagine, I'm seeing very much so tribal dance type thing. And there's, forgive me, I'm not sure what culture it is. I don't know if that's the point. I think it's the spirit of it. That is the point. Brilliant. There could be like stomping and or waving of things around, and it's all very invoking and like individually invoking, but also noticing again, if you're listening to other people's music, what the words are as you're taking them in, even subconsciously or hypnotically, what it's invoking. So you don't, interesting. So you don't get lost in the language, but so you can get lost and truly feel, right? There's always this totality of looking at it and choosing which degree I'm going to resonate with, knowing that lost could be, I'm lost and I don't know what to do. And it feels, very somberly, but lost can also mean I'm getting lost in this and this is beautiful. So something about the degrees of language. 7 of hazards coming through. This is really much so in the mind. In the mind of it all. Page of cups. There's a brain in his bucket. Knight of swords. Okay. 7 of swords. Okay. And the Knight of Cups. Okay. On the bottom, we have 4 of Wands. There's that party feel. If there's anyone taking up real estate in your mind, like an earworm, because this seems to be all very music oriented, if there's any sort of earworms, the Count. Okay. In that whole spirit of illumination, it's as though you're going to start seeing, like back in the day, if you played records backwards, they might have a message or something for you. Okay. Or you would hear it. You're going to hear, if you don't already, subliminal messages in music. It could also be frequencies. They could, maybe it's rock music, this, that, or the other, classical to, it's not the point. There might be an added like binaural beat factor, which could be, again, in the lost to the lost, positive or negative, and what sort of state is it infusing? Because it's almost like it's invisible to this sound. That's why I feel like I'm listening, and the count, like counting the beats, finding out exactly what's trying to be said or where I resonate along the music. The keys, the tones, the notes. This isn't to complicate it. It's just so when I get lost, I can really get lost, and I can trust, and I can feel the flow. And then drawing that out to to the collective when I'm living my life and holding responsibility for all those notes of me and listening to what's coming down, what I'm, downloading music and uploading music type thing. Okay. So the Page of Cups. Okay. Knight of Swords and Seven of Swords. I feel as though there might be some that are not going to be listening to maybe certain genres, or maybe if what was a favorite artist and suddenly you're hearing, it's like, that's what you were talking about? What? Like when you can see music and then you can read all the lyrics, and then sometimes you're like, oh, I did not know that's what they were saying. And there's going to be like a cleaning out. This isn't in a just because I'm deciding to release. It's like gratitude for being part of it, or appreciating what was really nice about it. Maybe you did align more with the beats and the tones and the background and maybe the concerts, the show. But you're releasing things that are actually like not serving, and you're going to notice like quite quickly. Like sometimes you just hear and you're like, no, I don't like that. Eight of Cups. Yeah. And this is even like emotionally detaching from it. And there might be some, because you're becoming more illuminated, if not already. So this is like sending this out, lost or lost. There might be even other factors that will watch you transform. And I think this is in life, right? So this whole music is very symbolic, potentially very real for some. Feels like a symbolic landscape that I'm navigating here. And that means some people, you might be slowly starting like the different artists or different music genres. And you're like, it's just, excuse me, I gotta go. I'm not emotionally connected to this anymore. How does this complement? Like I'm hearing things beyond what people are saying, or when I'm talking to somebody, or to, friend, lover, romantic, platonic, but I don't feel great after I talk to you, right? Power me up or power me down. I'm in charge of that, but I'm also noticing what's being sent out. And you're like, I don't feel good. It talks like I should like it. It's, we've known each other for 5, 10, 15 million years. Walks like a duck, talks like a duck, but it is a duck. But I keep telling myself it's not a duck. Does that make sense? I feel like that's a really confusing way of saying that. There might be some people you're disconnecting from emotionally because of that. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, something about your mind. It's very important. Whatever is in your mind, your ideas, your intellect, your intuitive insights, whatever the case may be, it's music. It connects and it communicates.
Am I a ghost?
Yes, love. Okay, I'm going to release this message because you are magic. And greet the darkness. Here where the spine bends and the mouth quivers, breathes the hidden, the pieces that make you whole but cut deep with all of their sharp edges. This is what is being illuminated, whether it's in the music
No thanks.
that empowers, whether it's in the people who are also music, you are music. It's not that darkness is worth damning. That's not what this is about. It's almost as if when it kind of makes me feel like if people are around you trying to bring out your candle magic, dim you. Speak your breath into its velvet, respite along its spine all that you desire and all that which will unravel. That is beautiful. Please enjoy this divination dose and know that your voice and any magic that anyone is sending out to you in music or otherwise is being reflected back to them. And even if that means you to start to dial down the connection, walk away, that is a reflection of what their music is giving to other people. And if you are a DJ, if you are an artist of music, your awareness of that connectivity is beautiful. The channeling that you're doing, it illuminates other people and it helps others feel empowered. Not empowered or disempowered, because those lost are lost. Powered. And they'll go where they need to go, to feel what they need to feel, to heighten or lessen something. And that is a beautiful, beautiful gift. Oh, what is that word? I just wanted to refer you to as a magician. What is the person? Orchestra. It's not magistrate. Oh my goodness. If you know the word, feel free to put it below. Otherwise, I will probably remember it as soon as I step out of this room. Thank you for scrying with me.